Hello, trading is closed on December 3rd, 2020. We start with our disclaimer. This is my plan for tomorrow, December 4th, 2020. We gap smartly in the undesired direction. Calls kill before the open. No guarantee I'm right, so trade at your own risk. Obey these rules. I'm still getting people posting about how their advisor has made 6 or 7 times the money they gave him in a few weeks. Please, I'm removing these as fast as they come on. It's complete baloney. Nobody makes money like that. And it's a fraud, as far as I'm concerned. So don't be taken in if you see something like that before I can remove it. Anyway, here's my email, mejt.trades@gmail.com. Well, I thought yesterday's action was negative. I was looking for lower prices, and even though we did close lower, I get no credit for a number of reasons. First, we gapped up smartly, probably took out the old high. Here's what I said. If the call for a high is correct, we should be getting a steep drop pretty much from the open. That didn't happen. We went up at the open, and we didn't reverse quickly from that, so that didn't happen. So we didn't have to go much higher to break past the high and validate the reason. We did break out to a new high, but that new high was rejected. So the reasoning remains intact. And once again, until some prior lows fall, it's always possible. Call for a top's wrong. Decided to stick with it, and I still am. Early on, we got a buy signal. A buy signal just means there's a target at a higher price. The target printed immediately. Target's a resistance area. So even though we got a buy, system said you were at resistance. There was an optional lower target to trade under this dashed line, and we did. We got an ultimate buy signal later on in the day. That worked. MEJT said this rally would retrace, said the drop would retrace, and that's already happened. Well, this is a very negative formation. You gap up in a series of new highs, including a new all-time high, and then closed negative. It's a rejection of the high. You closed under all these highs, under the prior all-time highs, and you really closed under all the lows, which is really negative. Recovering in the last 5 minutes of trade does not count. It's a very negative formation. It's a rejection of the breakout to a new high. And either you gap and take this high out fast in the early trade tomorrow when we have the early low, or a lower prices print. This is the pattern with the early low. It's usually a positive pattern. When it's negative instead, it either gets reversed fast when we reopen, or leads to big trouble. Tomorrow's pattern has the early low. It could gap up. Early low tomorrow. Today's normally bullish pattern did not close near its high. Unless we gap and probably take out the high of day, should see lower prices. Broke out to a new all-time high, then closed negative. We undercut the prior all-time high. It's very negative. Either you gap and probably take out today's high, or we trade down. As far as the lower term picture is concerned, I call for the end of the rally is off by 4 points. It's not enough for me to abandon the call we're making a major high. Call still could be wrong. Confirmation requires undercutting some prior lows, and that hasn't happened. But so far I'm off by 4 points. I'm still calling this a major high here. And today's action didn't dissuade me in the least. And that's today's call.